Alright. Hey guys, welcome to the fourth episode. I don't know what to say. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back right now. I'm gonna redo that. Alright, hey guys, welcome to the fourth episode. So, I already finished the fourth episode actually, and I just came back here to say, I say the words basically, so, like, and a lot. So whatever you do, do not make a shot game, like a shot glass game out of this, because you will die. And because I say it so many times, I also say end a lot. Oh man, I really need to work on that. But it's mostly because I'm like really dehydrated right now. Like, you know when you're so dehydrated that like it's just hard to speak, and then you also have brain farts at the same time. Like, I'm just kind of having that kind of day right now, so like I'm also really tired too, so I'm just not really able to speak pretty well today. So please take that as I explain this 20-minute story to you. Got it? Good. Okay? Right back to the video. I think I started like over here because that sign was blurry. Yeah, like right about there. Okay, I'm just gonna look over here, see how accurate this looks. Okay, and action. Alright, I think it's recording now. Yes, it is. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This is the fourth episode. Can't believe we already made it to 4. Yeah. I now I remember where I left off. There was a heart shape. There was a sign. I looked at the sign. I remember that. Alright, bada boom. Yeah, I remember where I left. Okay, just jump right into it now. So today I just want to share you a interesting story that I had. Maybe that it took place probably like around, I was 13, late 13, 14 years old. Yeah, I'll say it like around there. Sounds about right. And it is the story about the Goatman. This is a real story, by the way. I bet like a lot of you guys are gonna be like, dope, but this is a real story, and I'm not saying that a Goatman thing is real. Like, I'm just gonna get that straight. Do I think there is a Goatman out there? No, not really. It's not really probable. But there was something out there that was kind of stalking us or something. That one thing. And this was with me and one of my friends, which I'm still good friends with, by the way. Yeah, this is like some weird, questionable story that happened a long time ago. Let me just get straight into it, basically. So let me set you the setting here. So it's winter. I think school was still around. I think it was like the weekend, and it was just snowing, like snowing a bunch, enough that you can like sled. And so me and my friend, we were sledding, and the place we were sledding at had a hill, a pretty big hill, and like a forest, basically, like on each side. It's like basically a slither of like a hilly field, and then like two like wooded areas on like each side. So it was like just trees on both sides basically, and it was snowing really good. Like the visibility was kind of difficult, though it was kind of like stopping, so it wasn't like that much snow at that point, like the worst of the snowstorm stopped basically. And now you just kind of have like the remnants of it and whatever. So that it was like about 2 p.m. too. It was like, I think it was like after school or something. I don't really remember exactly, but just, yeah, that's the setting basically. And me and my friend, we were sledding, we're having a lot of fun, we're tackling each other and whatever, throwing snowballs and whatever. And I forgot what I was doing. I think I was walking up the hill about to sled again, and my friend noticed that I wasn't really paying attention to him at all. So I guess he just went into the woods and hid away from me. And I just didn't realize until I got to like the top of the hill. I'm like, oh, where'd this guy go? So I slide back down, try to find him, and I'm like, geez, this guy really hit himself well. I can't even find him right now. So I was thinking like, he literally can be anywhere. So how is one way I can like lure him out? And the first thing that pops into my head was, oh, let me pretend there's like a Bigfoot or something, like in the distance. Like, in one part of the woods, oh, rest in peace, it's some lady. Well, rest in peace, lady. Anyways, I don't know, that just caught me really off guard for some reason. Oh jeez. Okay, let me get back on track. So, I was just thinking, maybe there's a Bigfoot just out in the distance, like in like one part of the wooded area, like you can kind of like see way across in the trees and whatever. So I just pretend to like look over there, see something big and humanoid-like running through the woods, and I panic and I start running up the hill again. So that's what I did, and I scared my friend out of the woods. Entering Sherman. Neat. He runs out, and while he's... So when I was pretending that there was a Bigfoot in the woods, I also heard a goat noise. Like I heard like a bang coming from where my friend was actually hiding, too, believe it or not, which was interesting. But anyways, I finally lure him out. It's kind of buggy. I finally lure him out. Ooh. Okay, let me just switch sides. Or not. Okay. Alright, let me just pause. I think it's just the internet or something. Ooh, oh, maybe not. Okay. Alright, we're moving backwards now. And it's more snowy. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, so I heard a goat noise. As I was pretending there was Bigfoot, he runs out. And he's like, oh my god, what are you running away from? I was like, nothing, I got you, bro. He's like, oh my god, that's so funny. And I was like, oh, yo, show me where you were hiding. And whatever. And he brings me to the place where I heard the goat noise for some reason. And as he was showing me, I noticed that, like where he was hiding, I noticed that there were like footprints, like boot footprints, with like a way more different design than me and my friends, and they were much bigger too. And we were like, huh? And they were much older too. They were, keep in mind, he just ran in the woods like not even like a minute or two, and then that's when I spooked him and made him run out. So these were, our footprints were new, and they had to be new, but these old, much bigger and different design footprints were older, and they were aiming like, you know, facing toward where we were sledding. So we were like, oh, that's really creepy. So we were already in that creepy setting in general too, because I pretended to be spooked, heard a goat noise, and there was mysterious footprints that were much bigger than ours, much more withered than ours. Like, what I mean by like, you could tell they were older is like, you know, there's snow covering them a bit, but you can still tell it's footprints nevertheless. So it must have been like recent too, because they were still there and it was heavily snowing. But it can't be newer than ours because even Brian's oldest footprints when we like walked into the woods were still pretty new. So it's like, huh. So we kind of got creeped out by that. So we walked back inside, and I told him about the goat noise I heard too. And he was like, oh, well, that's weird. And I was like, yes, it is weird. And back in that time, I used to been big into cryptozoology, which is basically the study of animals that aren't scientifically proven yet, or whatever. So like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, you know the types. My favorite one's Fresno night crawlers. I like those guys a lot. They're very cute looking things. But apparently they're very mean. I don't care. I kind of want to hug one, to be honest. But anyways, so back inside, I was like, yes, you know what this could be? This could be the Goatman. That's how he got his name. And hey, kind of accidentally said my friend's name, so kind of had to cut out that part, and yeah, I also caught on to it, so that's why I was like even further into the journey. So you know, I had to do some snipping. That's basically it. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully, I don't do it again, though. Hopefully, I just don't do it again. Okay. Is it recording? I hate when it does that. It's like, okay, I've been recording for 7 seconds already, do something. Anyway, so we go back to where my friend was hiding, and you know, now our footprints are kind of covered in snow and whatever. And we walk through the woods a bit, and eventually we find another field. And we were like, whoa, another field, this is nuts. And we didn't find any footprints in those fields though, so that was interesting. But then I think we walked back for some reason, and we called our friend, and we were like, yo, we've been experiencing this random stuff. And he was like, oh, okay, I'll get my bow and arrow. I'm like, but he never came to my house. That wasn't my house, actually. But no, it wasn't. It was my friend's house, not my house. But anyways, yeah. But after that call or whatever, we go back, and we decide to investigate furthermore, like across the field. But let me give you a picture what was across the field too. So basically, on the left side, man, I make so many errors in this video. Actually, I had to clean my mouth. Yeah. I said his name again. On the left side of the field, there was a hill, and sitting on top of the hill, there was a barrel. And then on the right side, there was just thick shrubbery like thick bushes, and there was like a deer trail, just kind of going into it, and we also saw like some weird things in that bush too. So we thought that was interesting. And in between those two, there's just thick pine trees, because of course there had to be. Like, keep in mind it's winter time, so the trees lost their leaves and you can see through the woods a bit. But you know, it had to be pine trees, and pine trees are covered in snow, so it's a literal wall, but you can't see through it. So you can't see the barrel on top of the hill, like how you can't see the parts if you're on top of the hill. So yeah, interesting situation there. But anyway, so we were like, all right, let's just go and look what's in the bush first, because I don't know why, it was just the closest one to us. So we go over there. My friend crawls under the bush first. And this part I'll never forget, too, by the way. He goes over and looks at it, and he says, "Oh my god, I think it's a gun." I'm like, "What do you mean it's a gun?" It's like, I don't know, it's long, it's metallic, but it's like rusted over, and it has like this buttstock or something, it has like this thing. I'm like, what? So I said, that's crazy. So he moved over so I can look, because it was like kind of skinny. And as soon as I was about to look, all of a sudden, on the top of the hill, we hear that barrel go bang, 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 like 3 times in a row. And that shook me and my friend to the bone. Since my friend was already out of the shrubbery, he darts. He's gone. He went across the field and he ran. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the bush. I don't know why I'm calling it a shrubbery. I mean, they're both the same thing. They're both synonymous, I guess. But you know, I'm stuck in there, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm just gonna die. Like, the Goatman's gonna take me now. Like, he knows. I know where he is. He probably knows where I am. And but yeah, luckily I got out like really quick. Like, I pretty much just ran through the bush. Like, no care in the world. And since I was the last one out, I didn't even want to look behind me. I didn't even want to look what was on that hill. That made that noise. And yeah, he ate it back to the where we were sledding, which was where my friend's house was. Yeah. And man, you know, we were both scared, and yeah, and honestly, like, that barrel going bang bang bang, like, you know, with a beat. It wasn't like bang 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 or something. It was just bang bang bang, like someone was hitting it with a stick or something. Like, it was loud. That couldn't have been like a snowball, like from a tree dropping down. It wasn't even like any tree like on top of it, so like nothing could have like fallen down. Someone had to hit it on the side, like bang, 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 and yeah. So yeah. So I see my friend just sitting like on the top of like we were sledding or whatever, just kind of waiting for me, and you know, he's scared. And I'm like, oh my god, that was, you know, so scary. You know, let's get back inside. I am done for the day. We're not investigating anymore. I'm like, yeah, good idea. So, yeah, go back inside, recuperate and whatever, and we tell his parents the whole story too. We were like, oh my god, we saw this. Well, we didn't see anything, but we we heard this thing and like we were investigating it, and like, you know, it banged on the barrel 3 times. Like, you know, his parents were like, huh, losers. Like, they didn't care. You know, we were kids. And yeah. But get this. When my friend was running, he actually looked back. Like at the barrel. And he apparently saw nothing. Didn't see anything. And like, it wasn't like he looked back like 10 seconds after the barrel bang. Like, no, when he heard it, he basically ran like a gazelle. Like, he was away. So like, either that person hit the barrel and then like jumped in the bushes or something, but or like, you know, or it wasn't like nothing at all, like invisible. Like, ooh. Like we don't know. We just simply don't know. Like, he didn't see anything. Not merge lines. Yeah, that was also a weird part about that. So, yeah. Personally, the story is just very weird for me. I was about to say, why is that truck going on like the wrong side of the road? And I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Never mind. Yeah, but the only part I can like make sense in it is if someone was maybe stalking us, and then maybe we were just too close. What the heck? Where'd that truck come from? All right, whatever. Yeah, maybe like someone was stalking us and whatever, and just wanted to scare us off or something. So he banged on the barrel 3 times because, you know, we visibly saw different foot tracks, and we literally audibly heard the barrel get hit like 3 times, like really loudly too. Like, no snowball can make that noise, like dropping from a tree or something. And there wasn't even any tree, like, above it either. It was kind of in the open too, on the hill. And yeah, that's the story of the Goatman. I hope that made sense. I think I was like a little all over the place in that story, but in general, I hope that made some sense. I'm gonna have to edit it out because I've accidentally said the person's name. So, yeah. Well, thank you for listening to episode 4 of the Goatman story. Yes, this is it. This is the episode. So, yeah. There will be another episode tomorrow. In fact, I'm actually going to make 3 episodes, and I'm just going to schedule them so I can do stuff for future projects and future appointments. I have a dentist appointment. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys have a nice day for whoever's listening, and I don't know, subscribe, whatever, you know, hit the bell, I don't know, like, comment, do something that you want to do today, because here's a sign for you to do that, and let me know if you have any weird stories, and let me know if you think you might know, like, I don't know, like maybe the truth or like a theory to what the Goatman was or something. You know, me and my friend's theory was like, oh, maybe it was some guy stalking us or something. If that's the case, then that's really weird because it was on like, you know, a couple of people's property. But you know, maybe he's good at making goat noises too. Because that goat noise, I definitely heard a goat noise too. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah. Well, everyone, I hope you have a nice day. Eat vegetables and do yoga. And that's it.